guys, I am Jessica. Hello, my name is Darlene.
Hi, my name is Vanessa.
Hey guys, my name is Velica.
And welcome back to Tea Time Tuesday.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another Tea Time Tuesday video. I know you guys enjoy these videos so much as I enjoy making them, so here we are again for another week of Tea Time Tuesday. Those of you who don't know what Tea Time Tuesday is a series that I was lucky enough to be added onto here on YouTube. The other ladies on the series are Jessica, Darlene, and Vanessa. So if you're not subscribed to those ladies, make sure you check the description and the first comment that I have pinned down below. There are links to the video on this exact topic is gonna be there in those areas. So go check them out. Go subscribe to them, like their video, comment on their video, show them some love, and let them know that you came from Velica. Guys, I'm wearing a hat because I'm having a horrible hair day, and I just had enough with trying to make it look alright for you guys. So I threw on my LA cap because, you know, gotta be rapid. So today's topic, should have prepared a little more for this, by the way. And then I have my little ceiling fan on because it's a little bit on the warm side. So today's topic is dating people with kids. Have I ever dated a person with a child? What is acceptable, and would we ever? This is a very controversial topic. Everyone feels differently. For example, personally myself, I feel like I'm not in the position to judge someone with a child only because I have two. If I didn't have any kids, I probably wouldn't date someone with a child only because I have seen firsthand what dating a person with a child can be. And it's not even the kids, like it's not even the kids that bring any of the drama, it's the adults. Like, it's kind of fucked up. Instead of the child, you know, being because of the child, no, it's always because of the adults. Like, the adults always have to bring so much drama into a situation. So I just feel like, personally, if I did not have any kids, I would opt out of that and I would not date someone with a child. But since I do have children, I can't meet someone and be like, do you have kids? I can't date you. And then be like, oh yeah, I have two. In my situation now, I cannot be a hypocrite like that, but there would be boundaries. For example, if I was dating someone with a child, I of course would have to see what their relationship is like with the mother of their child, if they're in cordial terms, if she's okay with him dating, if she's dating. Just because I have seen firsthand a lot of relationships fail because the baby mama is very jealous and she's not over the relationship quite yet. So it just tumbles everything down. Like, I've seen when they kind of give their children advice to kind of make that relationship kind of sink. So I think the first thing I would see is what the relationship with the baby mama is, because if it's not in good standing, I would not be able to put myself into that situation, into drama like that. So would I ever date someone with a child? Yes, I would. Would I? But it would all depend on the relationship with the baby mama. Would I want Fidel to date someone with children? I honestly wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. That's not even something I should care about because, like I said again, we have children. However, Fidel has told me multiple times that he will never ever date someone with children, only because Fidel hates kids. Fidel loves our kids just because they're from him, but he doesn't like kids. Like, he doesn't like kids. And you know what, I'm the same way. I don't like kids, as in, like, if I see a child out in public and I don't know the child, I'm not like, oh my god, he's so cute, can I like hug? No, that's not me. I don't think kids are cute unless I know them. You know, I didn't even think my own kids were cute when they were born. I was like, oh my god, did that come out of me? How? I don't like kids. So, but like I said, like, I love my nephews, I love my friends' kids. Like, if I know the child and, you know, he's a cool kid, I'm gonna think he's cool, and we're gonna get along, we're gonna be friends. But yes, Fidel will not date someone with a child. So for those of you who have been a little sneaky and been DMing him and stuff, you guys have kids, so you guys have no shot at that. But yeah, I don't care. I would date someone with a child, you know. Things happen and it's nobody's fault, and I can't be a judgmental, hypocritical person like that. That's not me. What was the other part of the question? Have I ever dated a person with a child? No. Only because I was really young when I was dating. You know, like when I was still on the market, I was in high school, so no one really had kids, and the people who did have kids, people would kind of stay away from, only because you were so young and you didn't want to take on that responsibility, because if you did, then you would have gotten pregnant. I've never dated someone with a child. I remember actually when I was in the 11th grade, there was an older guy trying to talk to me, and he had a child, and I actually kind of went along with the conversation, but at that time my mom would monitor my social media, and she saw that he had a child, and my mom told me to stay away from it, that I did not want that kind of drama in my life, and she knew what she was talking about, because I do have 2 half-brothers from my dad's side, and you know, my dad always had them around in our life, but you know, my mom knows what she's talking about, because you know, I've always taken my mom's advice when it comes to guys, because you know, she knows what she's talking about. That was the only time it's ever happened. Now, you know, people slide in my DMs all the time. I'm a girl, it happens. Guys don't have any sort of respect for a girl being married or in a relationship or anything of that sort, and a lot of guys try talking to me with kids, and like I'm saying, I don't mind the having a kid situation. But like I said, if me and Fidel ever separated and someone tried to talk to me and they had kids, that would be my first thing. Like, I would kind of analyze the situation and what kind of a relationship he has with his kid's mother. And that says a lot about a guy too, you know. If there's a guy who has a very, very shitty relationship with the mother of their kids, it's like, you have to think, like, why is the relationship so bad? Like, what did he do to this girl to hurt her this bad, to where she's this hurt, where she not only has to make his life a living hell now, even though they have to, you know, be in a good environment for the children, like, he has to make, like, it's just, there's always that question, what is acceptable? And then another thing, like, if Fidel ever did date someone, whether they didn't have kids, like, if, let's say, because he says he wouldn't date someone with kids, so if he dated someone without kids, and he, you know, me and him went out together and he started dating that person and we have kids, what is acceptable for me? I really wouldn't care, you know, if I've seen a lot of people trip out about the fact that, you know, the girlfriend or the new girlfriend or the new wife or whatever is posting pictures of the kids on social media. I wouldn't care about that. You know, I would be happy to see that someone is loving my children as their own, but that's just me, because I love my kids so much. Like, I just love them so much, and if someone else is loving on them, like, I wouldn't care. I would take that as a good thing. As long as they're not involving me in anything and putting my name out there in anything, then I wouldn't care. One thing I think would not be acceptable in the beginning stages, I think, would be to have, like, my kids over, like, the other person's family. I think so early on, just because, not even because, I just feel like, you know, there's a lot of family who kind of give people with kids a side eye, or give those kids a side eye just because they're not related in any sort of way. So I wouldn't want my kids to be exposed to such behavior, you know, especially if no one knows the situation of how something is going to end up. That's a promise that we made to each other, that if something ever ended up happening in our relationship, because, you know, me and Fidel are not peaches and cream all the time. We argue a shitload of times, so we have talked about this a lot before, and you know, if something ever did happen down the road and we decided that, you know, it's best if we go our separate ways, the one thing is number one before any of this is, like, our kids and their happiness. And if someone is not treating them right, no matter how deeply in love we fall with someone, if that person does not treat our kids as their own, then we're out. Like, it's not gonna happen, because it's not meant to be. Our kids are always, you know, number one, and I think that's, like, one of the most important things that people have to realize when getting in a relationship with kids. Like, don't get into that relationship if you cannot treat that kid as your own. I've seen firsthand, I've seen people who have a child with someone else and then they have a child together, and then they treat both of those kids so differently. Like, the other person will not do as much for the kid that's not theirs as much as the kid that is theirs, and it's fucked up because it's not the kid's fault. Like, it's not their fault, and then the kids are seeing the differences, and it just adds like entitlement to the child that is theirs. So it's just, that's the number one thing we talked about. If the person who we end up falling in love with does not love our kids the same amount that we love our kids, then it's not happening. And then, would we ever was the last question, and like I said, I feel like I would. Fidel says he wouldn't, but you know, we all say things and then we meet that person and then it's just like everything changes. Like, all rules are broken with them. Fidel was my rule breaker. Like, I said so many things. I said that I would not date someone who smoked, I would not date someone who drank, I would not date someone who shaved their pubes because I like hairy men. But you know, we all break rules. We break rules when we love someone. So you know, you can never say never. Don't say never, because this life is crazy and things happen. I answered all the questions. I'm sorry for the background being so messy, guys, but I have been so off with these videos. There's always like a series of events that kind of unfold to make me recording, like make it impossible for me to record like ahead of time. So I always end up recording so last minute. I'm so sorry, Jessica, Vanessa, and Darlene, but I'm trying to get used to this. Thank you guys for showing so much love on the Tea Time Tuesday videos that I upload. Keep showing so much love. I love it. I love reading your guys' comments on the Tea Time Tuesday videos. I try to comment back the most I can, but sometimes it's a little hard. But I'm getting better at it. Don't think that I don't see your comments, guys. I do see your comments. Just, it's kind of hard to comment like back all the time sometimes. So we're supposed to be doing these little, you know, comment shout outs every video, but I always forget because I have like a million and one things on my head all the time. But I remembered this time. So, you know, like I said, I see all your guys' comments and I thank you guys for commenting and showing so much love on, you know, the Tea Time Tuesday videos and all my other videos. Thank you guys so much. And I finally reached 6,000. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I cannot believe I reached 6,000. I've had this YouTube channel for like 7 months or 8 months or something. It hasn't been the full year yet, so I'm so happy, and my goal is to reach 10,000 by my birthday on July. So share my channel with your guys' friends and, you know, stay subscribed. This Tea Time Tuesday comment shout out goes to Ray, I think you pronounce it Ryan Varela. Ryan Varela. Her comment was, me and my fiance are also not traditional at all. I do everything because the minute he does something, it causes arguments because he doesn't do it right. And then, oh my god, I'm same with the phone. And yes, I totally agree with telling them where you stand. Your comments stood out to me because you were one of the first people to comment, first of all. And second of all, because you know what, Fidel is always tripping about the fact that when he tries to help me, I'm like, no, get away. So when he saw your comment, he's like, okay, now I know you're not the only crazy one. But shout out to you, girl. Thanks for watching my videos and showing love all the time, because I see you're one of the people who comment, you know, a lot, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate everyone else who has been watching my vlogs and my other videos and these videos. You know, I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys stay tuned. And again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell and turn on the bell, turn it on, so that you can get notified every single time that I post. And make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and go show the other girls from Tea Time Tuesday some love as well, and tell them Velica sent you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.